What happens after humanity's first sin, when paradise is lost and the world outside Eden begins?
After Adam and Eve fall, the Bible introduces the first children ever born, two brothers named Cain and Abel. Cain becomes a farmer, working the soil with his hands, while Abel grows into a shepherd who tends his flocks.
Though they share the same parents, the brothers walk very different paths, shaped by their work and hearts.
In time, both brothers bring offerings to God, each giving from the fruit of their labor. Abel offers the best of his flock, while Cain brings produce from his fields.
God looks with favor on Abel and his offering, but Cain's offering is not accepted. This moment ignites something dangerous inside Cain, a growing storm of jealousy and anger.
Instead of striking immediately, God speaks to Cain with a warning filled with mercy.
God tells him that sin is crouching at the door, and Cain must master it.
But Cain chooses not to listen, allowing resentment to grow unchecked.
One day, Cain invites Abel to walk with him into the open fields.
There, far from others, Cain attacks his own brother. Abel falls, becoming the first human to die by violence. Humanity's second generation has now committed its first murder.
God comes to Cain with a question that echoes through history.
God asks, "Where is your brother Abel?" Cain responds with a lie that reveals his hardened heart. He says, "I do not know. Am I my brother's keeper?"
God answers that Abel's blood cries out from the ground.
Cain is cursed to wander, the land no longer yielding fruit for him.
Overwhelmed by fear, Cain worries that others will kill him.
Yet even now, God shows mercy by placing a mark of protection on Cain.
Cain leaves to live as a restless wanderer, east of Eden.
The story does not end with Cain, but with the ongoing struggle of humanity.
Adam and Eve later have another son named Seth. Seth represents a new beginning after great loss.
The story of Cain and Abel reveals how quickly sin spreads.
It also shows that God warns before judgment.
Human choices carry consequences that affect generations.
Cain and Abel's story mirrors conflicts still seen today.
Jealousy, anger, and pride remained powerful forces.
But the story also reveals God's patience. Even after terrible sin, mercy is still present.
Cain and Abel are not just ancient figures.
They represent choices every human faces. Will anger be mastered or allowed to rule?
The Bible places the story early for a reason.
It shows how quickly humanity needs guidance.
And how deeply God cares about human hearts. Cain and Abel's story sets the stage for the rest of Genesis.
It is the first warning of what unchecked sin can do. But it is also a reminder that God still speaks.
And humanity is still given the choice to listen. This ancient story still asks a modern question.
How will we respond when anger knocks at the door? Cain and Abel remind us that choices shape history.
And the story of humanity is only just beginning.